Right, very good Sunday morning. So, there's been lots said about our club, Newcastle United, over the past couple of days, with some things said about Amanda, some things said about the new fan zone at St James's, and some things have been said to do with the rebuilding. Bondi Bot, I think, had done some videos of a new version of St James's Park. But here's one thing, right? And it's this. Whatever happens, we as fans, we're not privy to it. We're along for the ride. And one of the things which I've been trying to do, try to do stuff with Black Beauty the other day. A song for the people of Newcastle. And I'm going to do that song. I am going to sing it. But I might be singing it in a different way to where, because at the moment I have an arm, which is like one of them bendy arms, what you see on a lot of people's different channels. And I don't have the stand. Now, there's many of you people out there who turn around and say, you can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do the other. Well, sadly for you lot, when you see me standing here and I'm playing Black Beauty, well, guess what? I'm playing the guitar. And I don't care whether you like it or whether you don't like it. I really don't care. Because what I'll tell you is this. Many years ago, my mum said to me, you can't play a guitar if you've got a vibration white finger. That, from my mum, that really did hurt. It really did. Sometimes family, when they say things to you, it can cut deep. But I'm going to tell you this. It never stopped me playing the guitar. I refused being a stubborn Geordie. I refused to take that on board and say, well, if I have vibration white finger, I can never play a guitar. And it's the same thing. You know, I've said to you good people, some of you, I've said to some of you, there are quite a few of you who, when they point stuff out, there's like, they're pointing stuff out from a seat of power. No. You see, here's the thing, right? When I've pointed stuff out, mistakes which have been made, the mistakes that have been made have been their side and my side. When I'm talking about, like, say, universal credit. Here's the good bit. I'm going to be coming off universal credit. Like I said to the lady I spoke to the other day, I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Because they say there's all this help. The help you get from universal credit is kind of like trying to cross a sandy beach like Morecambe in your coat in the quicksand. That's what it feels like. Now, getting back to Newcastle United, our football team, who are playing this week. We're playing away, I believe, at Crystal Palace. And we got to win. We might have Big Joe Linton back in the team. We might have Callum Wilson back in the team. But here's what it is, at the end of the day. Whoever takes to the pitch, we got to win the game. A draw is no good. And I'll tell you why. I want Newcastle United to finish this season on 68 points. And how you're going to achieve 68 points is this, Newcastle United. 6 victories. One after the other. It isn't impossible, as nothing is impossible. It is for you as players to get out onto that pitch and prove to yourselves 68 points is the target, is the goal. And it's only 6 games. There are not 7 games in our season. There are 6. Now, many people turned around and said, recently, Wolves, gonna be a hard game. Many people turned around and said, West Ham, gonna be a hard game. Then many people turned around and said, Tottenham, gonna be a hard game. Are you kind of following where I'm coming from here? I really hope you are, because here's the thing. In each of those games, I have said 3 points. Because I believe. I have said that in a number of different games this season. Because I believe. I believe in Newcastle United as a football club. Now, if at the end of the day, when we play Crystal Palace on the 24th, we can get 3 points, that's 5 games left to win. And that's my point. 68 points is the target for the end of the season. We can't climb above 68 points. That is impossible. But we can finish on 68 points. And that, I believe, would take us, depending on Aston Villa, because Aston Villa, they're in the driving seat. We're the backstreet passengers. But depending on what they do, 68 points is possible. And we're going to be doing a leapfrog. Now we've got to play Tottenham again in the Premier League, but we're not going to be playing it in this country. We're playing in Australia. So it's going to be another huge task, but it's one I think Newcastle can do. Now, as I was saying just before there about St James's Park, I've said this many a time, so I'm going to say it again. I'm going to really rub it in, because some people bite like a piranha. And it's this: our club is 80% owned by the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. They have the funds available to pay for a mega stadium. But they have turned round and said to us fans, do you want to remain at St James's Park, or do you want somewhere brand new? And we've chosen St James's Park. So what that now means is the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia are paying the best architects and designers on planet Earth. Now when you're paying that sort of money, here's the thing: you get results. Now it may be that Bondi bet, I think that's what they call it, he's done a reconstruction of St James's Park, where he has put an upper level to the Gallagher, and he has gone around and done Lee's Terrace as well. So here's the thing: if that works, what he's done, and we decide to do that, that may take 18 months to fix. 18 months. Now, in that 18 months, we're going to have a reduced capacity at St James's Park. But I would rather have a reduced capacity at St James's while that work is being done than not at all. So that's why when I saw the video, it was on Newcastle World. Shout out to Jordan, to Liam at newcastleworld.com. A shout out to the Shields Gazette up in the northeast. Shout out also to the Chronicle Live, because I watch them all for news on Newcastle United. This club here, that's on the wall. Now, like I say, things are going to be happening on this channel, and you know, all the doubters out there, keep on doubting, because like I say, I'm going to prove you wrong. And when I prove you wrong, you're the one who's going to look daft, because like I say, I have an agenda. I have things to do, and they're going to be done. I said to you all about the NFTs. I said to you all about the ERC20s, and you didn't take it in. You didn't learn. I'm sorry you didn't learn. Really, I am. But you can't drag a horse to water. Sorry, but you cannot. And that's what you are. Because like I say, you know, if you're not prepared to listen and take stuff in, then you cannot be helped. But I hope that our Newcastle United redo the Gallowgate, redo Lees's Terrace, so we can get as many bloomin' fans into St James's Park as humanly possible. And when they do this stack at Strawberry Place, let's hope they can get another 5,000 in there. Thanks very much for watching. If you like me content, give me one of them and spread the word.